A lot of religious people say Jesus is coming back. Maybe Jesus is coming back, or maybe there's a male figure that's coming in that we'll see in the next 2 weeks in the news. I see people coming into wealth, that Three of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles, that could also be the financial system.
A lot of people have been talking about changes in the financial system, stock market changes, crashes. We don't know exactly what's happening, but we're still watching and waiting. With the Prison card, I'm hoping, as you said, that we find out someone or some groups of people who we've been kind of waiting for to see something happen, quite possibly being imprisoned or facing justice.
We also have the Diddy trial. I think that's going to be starting possibly too. So that could even be indicating the Diddy trials. Mars is also leaving Cancer during the next 2 weeks too, and
That's
going
right.
to Leo. Maybe something comes out about how much vast open land we really have that we've been kept from. The illusion breaks, maybe.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. This is the Three of Pentacles. We are 3 tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events and news that's happening, and we like to read on stuff that's happening in our own personal lives as well. We also do energy healing, so if you all need any type of energy healing, please reach out to us. We will not reach out to you all because it's kind of like scams and stuff going on, so we never do that. Just look at our contact information in the description. And we'd like to thank you all for liking and sharing and subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. We hope you're enjoying the videos just as much as we're enjoying making them, like a lot of laughs. And this is for entertainment purposes only, but not always. I have to state that. So with that said, I'd like to introduce both of my sisters of the woo, Miss Lynn and Miss Kaila.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hope y'all are doing good. And my name is Barbara. I actually remembered to say my name. And
she's getting so good at this.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's a hit and miss with me. It's a hit and miss. But today we're going to be doing the 2-week pool, so we can see the best way to navigate the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, what the energy is for 2 weeks. Yep, exactly.
What the energy is and what we can do. The best way to do it. So Lynn pulled some beautiful cards for us today, as always. Who wants to go first to go ahead and take a...
I'll let one of you two go first. I pull the cards, so I let you girls go first. You see,
okay, that's fair. That's
Seymour
fair.
and Alfred are there with us again this week too.
Oh, yes.
So is that Seymour on the left with the big eyes?
The skull, yep.
Yes,
and
Seymour's
Alfred
the
the dragon.
Alfred is a dragon. Beautiful, beautiful. So Kaila, did you want to go for it first, or what did you want to?
I'm going to let you go ahead and start this time.
Okay, great. All right. Well, there's a lot of different things, like different symbols and everything like that. We see the imprisonment. We see a Jesus figure, a man with his chest out. We see the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. We see the intuition coming up, which is the Queen of Wands, grassland. So basically imprisonment. The first thing that came to me when I saw this is like unexpected imprisonment of people. Because there's a lot of bad actors that are doing a lot of bad things to the world. And maybe in the next 2 weeks, we will see, maybe publicly, maybe not publicly, people that's going to be basically imprisoned, put in jail. Then I see the card that looks like on the cross with a mask coming off, the female that's on the cross. Okay, bad actors that are trying to hold on to their position. Some are falling off. In fact, you'll see some of the other umbrellas are empty. That's also a dreamy looking card too. In fact, I'll get to the dream part at the bottom. So yeah, the Jesus figure. I mean, some people may say the Jesus figure, or just maybe a male. So it could be a lot of religious people say Jesus is coming back. Maybe Jesus is coming back, or maybe there's a male figure that's coming in that we'll see in the next 2 weeks in the news. He'll be on the top of the news. I see people coming into wealth, that Three of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles, that could also be the financial system, because on the global message that we're getting. So the financial system, people are working on their coins. There's a time of change, maybe a change of pace. Maybe there's a change in material things that are needed. With the car, the picture of the car, And as I said, the intuition is rising with the Queen of Wands. The intuition, when I say intuition is rising, people are starting to realize what their power is. The power of prayer, the power of meditation, the power of kind of opening their eyes and looking beyond what they see. So I see that coming in the next 2 weeks. I like the grassland card with the picture of the blue skies. In fact, I sent you all a picture in the group, our group, of blue skies coming back. Blue skies like out of nowhere, and some of us maybe already be seeing blue skies, maybe not. But then I'm looking at the moon under the blue skies. So it could be some blue skies are being tainted again, or maybe blue skies are just mysteriously coming back. So that's what I see. Just let me see if I missed any of the cards here. Yeah, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands usually carries, excuse me, is that the Page of
Page of
Wands?
Cups.
Page of Cups, yeah. The Page of Cups, thank you, Lynn. And the Page of Cups usually, now that could mean small people, like little kids or children, or it also has a surprising effect to it too. So it gives me a surprising effect that we could be seeing some people out of the blue being imprisoned, because it's right under that card. But it also be a surprise of people working on their coins, which the Three of Coins, the guy's working on his coins. So people are working on something. People working on maybe investments, or maybe a new job, a new career. A lot of people are getting to work these next 2 weeks. I also see let's see the dice down below. Eyes, the eyes. Do we need to open our eyes? We certainly don't need to close our eyes. So maybe we need to open them. I see a dream about. See, the top card reminds me of an abstract dream. So maybe people are getting more in touch with their dreams, or talking about their dreams. There's rivals coming. Maybe rivals are coming together, or maybe rivals, or maybe we need to open our eyes about the rivals. Maybe we need to keep our eyes on the rivals. So, they say keep your enemies near. Hopefully we, or the people that are watching, don't have many enemies, but it's still, sometimes you don't know that you have one. So you just need to keep your eyes open and keep your intuition ears up. And that's what I get.
Kaila?
Very good, Barbara. So with the prison card, I'm hoping, as you said, that we find out someone or some groups of people who we've been kind of waiting for to see something happen, quite possibly being imprisoned or facing justice for, things that have not been up to mark in the past. And with the Page of Cups just below, I'm hoping it has to do with the little ones, as you mentioned, because there are several different things coming out in the news recently, and we're waiting to see things closed with those, right? And justice come into play. So with the Lenormand card of the man, number 28, we have not only masculine energy coming across, but we also have the energy of Mars, because he's wearing a pendant that shows Mars there. So this brings in the energy of courage, determination, motivation, hard work, as you said. Is action oriented. There's passionate energy, and also aggression can come in. So it's something we can look out for. Possibly these are the energies coming into play during this period of time. And so we do have to watch that aggression part of it, because, there's a duality happening with these energies.
Kaila,
yeah.
may I interject just a minute while we're on Mars? Mars is also leaving Cancer during the next 2 weeks too, and
That's
going
right.
to Leo. So.
Yes, I did read that as well. So definitely that energy didn't turn up by chance. There's something in that. With the Three of Pentacles here now, this Three of Pentacles is a little bit different to the regular Three of Pentacles that we know. This one is showing a lot of hard work happening here. This person is building something. So I think it's asking us to focus on what's important to us, building for the future, putting in that action and hard work and that Mars energy into something positive, something long lasting. Now with this card, card number 35, and this card has to do with solitude, loneliness, isolation, but it's also mirroring back in those waters what it is that someone needs to know. So with this, before I read into what the card meant, what I was getting is that Here is someone who's alone, maybe has just begun their awakening journey or is finding out more about that from some news. They have a book in their hand. It's like if they're doing the research and they're looking for something. We notice that there's a mask off to the side. It's like dropping the mask and, staying in isolation and mirroring what needs to be known. It's somewhat, but not totally. There's a sense of vulnerability also here, but hope with the bubbles and the light emerging in the background. So this person is also resting, and this drew my attention back to the bottom, the dice that has a dream about. So maybe this person is using their other senses, maybe they're dreaming, maybe what's coming across in our dreams is going to be important for the next 2 weeks. And being just above the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone who stands in their own power, is very intuitive and so on. So we're being asked to maybe take that alone time to sit in isolation and focus on what's important, awaken those senses that we need to now, use to propel ourselves forward even more. Now with the Change card and the King of Coins, it's sort of, symbolic for this month of April, because a lot of people have been talking about changes in the financial system, stock market changes, crashes. We don't know exactly what's happening, but we're still watching and waiting. So that's something to look into and keep our eyes on. It's something physical. It can be financial, it could be stocks, it could be anything. With the Grassland card, maybe we're being asked to see the possibilities with the expansive sunlight and the grass and so on. Maybe we're also being asked to go outside and spend more time in that sort of nature scene, and this is going to help us with the uncertainties coming across this month with the Moon card just below. So that's what I was getting with these cards.
Okay. And then I agree with both of you with the Page of Cups and the Prisonment. But I'm thinking, keep your eyes open for arrests, I believe some males, but we also have the Diddy trial. I think that's going to be starting possibly too. So that could even be indicating the Diddy trials with the Queen of Wands, A Dream About, and the card number 35 just above. It was, to me, I felt people coming into their intuition and their dreams and yes, like you said, Kaila, the loneliness of it. It doesn't have to be a loneliness card, because it can be let me take a minute for myself because I need to meditate or do my dreaming, because the Queen of Wands is all about doing that.
Yes.
The rivals, the King of Coins and the Change. I'm almost wondering if people that we've seen as rivals, all of a sudden they flip a coin and things change and maybe they start teaming up too.
That would be nice.
And then the last two with the Moon, which can be illusions, maybe something comes out about how much vast open land we really have that we've been kept from. The illusion breaks, maybe.
And as Barbara was saying, maybe something more comes out about those clear skies or the not clear skies the unclear skies that we've been having.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they could be an illusion coming from the sky.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about fake alien invasions and that kind of stuff. They've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, the Project Bluebeam. Yeah.
Keep those eyes open.
It was an interesting poll, so I think it can go a few different ways with all different possibilities. We all three, I think this week, for this 2-week poll, kind of had a little something different. Just we're all solid with the little ones and the imprisonment, which is good.
Right.
Yeah.
And then remember this is a general poll too, so for everyone it's going to be different. So you might experience a bit of each or something totally different, so feel free to share with us in the comments, what comes up for you if you'd like to. We would love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
All right, I think that's some energies that we can kind of follow for the next 2 weeks and keep our eyes open. We always say, keep your eyes open, stay grounded, go out to nature, go into your intuition and do your own research as well. And you don't have to take our word for it. We're reading cards. You can pull your own cards or pull your own tea leaves or just dream or just have chats with your family and friends and come back and comment and let us know what you come up with, and we can compare. And
Yeah.
that's
As you
good
can
to go
see,
that
we
way too.
have three people who have three different opinions on certain aspects of the poll. So they're open for interpretation.
That's awesome. All right. So, do you all, Kyla, do you want to tell everybody where we can be found?
Yes, so all of our information will be in the description box below. We are now on Instagram, so please join us there. We'll be sure to link that below as well. We are on Facebook. We have a nice community over there, so if you would like to interact with us more, please come and join us there. And well, we're also on Rumble, so we'll be starting, we have actually started a health series, and some of our work will only go across there. So please be sure to also subscribe over there. And we will never contact you first, so please be careful of any scammers. Use your intuition and always be wary.
Yes. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you from the Three of
Thank you.
Pentacles.
Have
Bye,
a nice
everybody.
2 weeks ahead.